Come here. Thank you. Thank you to the Lyndon B. Johnson High School Wolf Band under the direction of Rene A. Peña for the pomp and circumstance music. Good afternoon and welcome to Lyndon B. Johnson High School commencement exercise. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Lyndon B. Johnson High School Junior ROTC under the direction of Lieutenant Andrew Rodriguez, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, the Texas Pledge, National Anthem, and a moment of silence. After the National Anthem, Vanessa Garcia, Student Council President, will recite the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. We will now observe a moment of silence to reflect, pray, or meditate.
Thank you. Please be seated. As we celebrate this special occasion, please keep in mind that it is a formal ceremony. Please turn off your cell phones or place them on silent mode. I ask that in consideration to others that you refrain from loud shouting, use of noisemakers, or trying to get your graduates' attention. Everyone here wishes to celebrate this important accomplishment. We want to celebrate this moment in a dignified manner for the benefit of everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, before me I have the Mighty Wolf class of 2019. Please give them a round of applause. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests, President of the Board of Trustees, Alisa Flores Oliveros. Vice President of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Ramiro Vélez III. Secretary of the Board of Trustees, Juan Roberto Ramírez. Board Member, Javier Montemayor Jr. Board Member, Ricardo Rick Rodriguez. Superintendent for United Independent School District, Roberto J. Santos. Associate Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, David H. Gonzalez. Associate Superintendent for Student Support Services, Eduardo Zúñiga. Associate Superintendent for Human Resources, Mr. David Garcia. From Laredo College, we have Dr. Fred Solis, Vice President of Student Services. Lyndon B. Johnson High School Administrative Staff includes Early College Dean, Ms. Yesenia Sandoval. Associate Principal, Mrs. Patricia Hinojosa. Assistant Principals, Nancy Brondo, Sylvia Flores, Claudia L. Gonzalez, Erica Hernandez, Juan Herrera Jr., Raúl Nuño, Rubén Rangel, Emma J. Rodriguez. Campus Instruction Coordinator, Verónica Amaro Garza. Student Activity Director and Coordinator, Rosa I. Santos. Academic Coordinator, Darlene Munoz. Testing Coordinator, Hilda Orfila. Our counselors are Clarisa I. Cárdenas, Sylvia M. Garcia, Antonio González, Estela Y. Martínez, Melissa Martínez, Melissa H. Mendoza, Ana I. Monsiváis, Celina E. Monsiváis, Denise Muñoz, Brianna Reinero, Annette G. Rodriguez. Sponsors for the class of 2019, Ms. Karina Gonzalez and Andrea Herrera. Faculty and staff of Lyndon B. Johnson High School, please stand and be recognized. Good afternoon, graduates, students, school board members, honored guests, parents, family members, and friends. I would first like to say to the parents and guardians of these wonderful students, thank you for allowing United ISD and Johnson High School to educate your children. It has been our pleasure. Primero quiero dar las gracias a todos los padres y tutores de estos maravillosos estudiantes por dar al distrito de United y la escuela de Johnson la oportunidad de educar a sus hijos. Ha sido un gran placer. Students, graduation day is upon you, and it is one of many great milestones in your young lives. Embrace this moment. During our very first class meeting, we introduced you to all the individuals that will be working for you. I proceeded to challenge you to always be the best, to expect the best, and to be proud. Today, I stand before you in a state of gratitude, for you have been accepted the challenge and have been great role models at our school. Among you graduates, I see students of enormous diversity who have made a conscious effort to lead and to succeed. I see student council and class leaders, athletes who instill pride in all of us, students who, through their literary, musical, and artistic talents, and others who may be quiet, shy, and think they go unnoticed, but instead are applauded and admired for displaying their intellectual capacities in the classroom. All of you are leaders in your own right, so I am certain that you will bring great honor to your family, to our school, and to many communities. You are legends in the making, so go out and make your dreams a reality. In closing, I would like to read you a few lines from Humble and Kind, a country song by Tim McGraw. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride and always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted this love, the love this life gives you. When you get to where you're going, don't forget to turn back around and help the next one in line. And always stay humble and kind. Thank you, and Godspeed to all of you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Superintendent for United ISD, Mr. Roberto J. Santos, and President of the United Independent School District Board, Ms. Alisa Flores Oliveros.
To the class of 2019, your graduation is a major event that you're going to be able to cherish and remember for the rest of your life. You need to enjoy it, but you need to reflect the last 12, 13 years that you've been, and hopefully most of you have been in our school system. I think there's a lot of people that have really helped you get to where you're at today. You look at your teachers, I think your coaches, band people, cheer and dance, and most of all, really, it's your family and your friends and your relatives. Really, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, and I know Ms. Oliveros is going to talk to you, we want to congratulate you, we want to wish you the best. And again, just remember where you came from. We are united, and we are LBJ. Congratulations.
Good evening. On behalf of the United Independent School District Board of Trustees, we welcome everyone to today's graduation ceremony, and I offer heartfelt congratulations to our graduates. Your educational journey allowed you to meet lifelong friends and unforgettable teachers, form good habits, and learn to overcome adversity, all the while preparing for this very moment. Today, as you celebrate your success, Please do so responsibly. Know that you are loved. Your life is precious and irreplaceable. Very soon, you will walk across this stage to receive your diploma. As you do so, we ask that you keep a conscious record of all those who walk with you in spirit, your parents, your grandparents, your family, teachers, staff, counselors, administrators, and friends. Parents and family members, your children are your greatest legacy. Thank you for sharing them with us. It has been our sincere pleasure. I'd like to take this moment to send out a special message to my twin nieces, Annie and Gabby Flores. I'm very proud of you, and your Aunt Elisa loves you. And now, graduates, it's your turn to send out a message of love to your families. If you'll please stand, look for your family, and shout an I love you and a thank you.
At this time, thank you, students. Please be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium the Vice President of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Roberto Vélez III, to recognize our students who have been committed to joining the military.
Good afternoon. I am proud to announce the students who have enlisted in a branch of military service. That is because of the sacrifices that we are able to enjoy our freedoms. So with a great degree of sincerity and humility, we simply say thank you and wish you the best in serving our country. All enlistees, please stand and remain standing until all students have been recognized. Students enlisting in the Air Force, Mark Anthony Garcia. Students enlisted in the Army, Raúl Alpacino Bermea. Fernando Buendía. Roberto Cortés Jr. Dominique Madrid. Juan M. Montes. Students enlisting in the Marines, Gabriel Celedon. David Lee Espinosa. Fernando Neftali Zapata. Students enlisting in the Navy, Ileana Giselle Flores. Arturo Granados Jr. José Ángel López. Adolf Adrian Marquez. Marlene Aseneth Verastegui. Shikari Dion Tucker. Anastasio Perez III. Also calling anyone joining guards, Fernando Avila. Alicia Cadena. Luis Manuel Gómez. And Juan Manuel López III. Thank you. May be seated.
The senior class president for this year is Azul Infante. Upon graduation, Azul will attend Texas A&M University in Corpus Christi.
Good afternoon. I am so excited to have this opportunity to speak on your behalf as president of the mighty class of 2019. It has been an honor and a privilege to have been your class president for the past 2 years. It's amazing what we have accomplished, how much we have grown, matured, and progressed throughout this incredible journey from freshman to senior year. From the first moments when we walked through the doors of Main Hall on orientation day, not knowing what to expect, to the excitement and the emotion of Friday night lights at football games, through countless projects, papers, tests, to senior walk, prom, and finally to the last moments of our senior year. It was a pleasure to have traveled alongside all of you, many of whom have become close, dear friends. Of course, it could not have been possible without the help of our parents, teachers, Mr. Salazar administrators, staff, coaches, and our counselors, Mr. Antonio Gonzalez, Ms. Silvia Garcia, and Ms. Melissa Martinez. Thank you for the endless dedication, time, and effort that you have put into shaping us to become the individuals you see here today. Ms. Andrea Herrera and Ms. Karina Gonzalez, thank you for all you did as our class sponsors and for being the caring, determined, and devoted persons that you are. We admire and appreciate everything you both did. Padres, no podríamos estar aquí sin su apoyo. Gracias por ayudarnos durante estos años de preparatoria y por siempre querer lo mejor para nosotros. Apreciamos todo lo que hacen. Mamá y papá, gracias por hacer todo lo posible para ayudarme a alcanzar mis metas y acercarme cada día más a mis sueños. Los amo. Class of 2019, we have left a legacy. We received the most college hours from due enrollment. We are the first early college cohort graduating class to receive our associate's degree. And we received numerous vocational certifications. This truly is an accomplishment for our school and for ourselves. We are leaving another mark not only in Laredo, but in South Texas history. We leave with a bounty of memories and a heart full of pride as we say farewell to Johnson High. Thank you, mighty class of 2019. Go Wolves.
The salutatorian for this year is Neva Rebecca Gonzalez. Upon graduation, Neva will attend Texas A&M University in Corpus Christi.
When I sit down and think, I like to think that 4 years would have gone by slower, given me more time. But now I stand here and it seems like I haven't been here long. Over the last 4 years, I have fallen in love with so many people, concepts, and views of the world, and I'm extremely grateful for every single lesson I have learned. Nevertheless, I cannot stand up here and say that everything was perfect. I would be blatantly lying to every single one of you. We must reform our education system and every single aspect that makes it up, including the leaders and the foundation. We cannot continue to work in a system where we are plagued to fail and cannot continue to encourage this inherently broken system. Over the last 4 years, I have found that most decisions made for the school are made impulsively through many occurrences, and communication is absent. If news floats around by word of mouth, everyone painting in their own play, and decisions are made like last-minute papers, typing at 100 words per minute, the education that is provided will show the ineffectiveness, unpunctuality, and sporadic nature of the foundation. My education and your education should not be a last-minute project written on a quick note. My future should not be dictated whether I heard the correct word of mouth.
Our lives should not be written in scribbly letters and quickened speech. My education is valued, and I can assure you that I value every single one of yours. Don't set me up for a game of life where I don't get to read the rules first, because then everyone will make up their own. The only thing I would like you to learn from me is that I took a toll to be up here, and I'm sure that everyone else who sits here did so too. In seeking an education, my physical, mental, and spiritual self was harmed. I stayed up too late, worked too hard, wrote too much, and wore myself out. I know that a system exists where a student doesn't need to lose themselves to get a good grade. This system should not be rigged to fail everyone and force us to scrape up our sanity. This is not to say that I am not grateful for everything that has been given to me over the past few years. I am extremely grateful for my mother for making me the woman I am, Miss Q, Miss C, Miss Gammon, and Mr. Garza for teaching me all I know. Yaret for teaching me all the little lessons in life that I couldn't have learned without you. Theater for opening up my horizons and letting me get out of the world I live in. The early college program and everyone who was involved for making the entire struggle worth it. And every single one of you who I have interacted with. Although I cannot guarantee that the system will change, I hope that the systems that we are forced in treat you better. I wish you all success, hope, and love, no matter where you end up, truly. Although this is our end, this is not everybody's end. And I hope that the next class that graduates does not have to go through a system where they have to force themselves. Thank you so much, class of 2019. You have made the 4 years of my life amazing.
The valedictorian for Lyndon B. Johnson High School for the class of 2019 is Morgan Fox Torres. Upon graduation, Morgan will attend Texas A&M International University.
All right, let's get right into it, shall we? Hello, everyone, administrators, parents, teachers, my mom, hi, Mom, and of course, you guys, the class of 2019. Oh, and I didn't forget about you, Dad. Hey. All right, so to start off, I wanted to give thanks to all the administrators for their hard work and the dedication that they have provided to our students. I would also like to show appreciation to our teachers who have devoted their time and encouragement towards helping us reach our fullest potential and investing themselves fully in their jobs every day for us so that we can reach our goal. Equally important, I'd like to give a personal thanks to all of the parents out there in the audience on behalf of each student, because their unending support is what was able to get many of us as far as we have been able to come. I would like to thank all of my friends for never abandoning me in my times of need and for giving me some of my fondest memories. So I told myself I wouldn't cry, so I'm not going to. Now, I'll admit, we've done a lot of dumb stuff throughout the years, but hey, we did it all together, and I think that's what being part of a brotherhood is all about. So to my LNGS squad, I love you guys, take care, men, be strong. And now, I would like to fulfill a promise I made to my mom, Isamari Torres, 4 years ago, where I promised that I would mention you in my graduation speech if I were to graduate as valedictorian. So Mom, I don't just want to mention you in the speech. I want to dedicate this speech to you. Thank you for always being the pillar of support that I constantly needed growing up, and for loving me despite all of my imperfections. I am where I am today because of you. It's been a crazy ride since freshman year, and all of my experiences would have never been possible if it wasn't for the early college program, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this experience. I would also like to thank all of my coaches because they instilled in me a strong work ethic. It was out there on that field where I learned the value of hard work and the importance of never giving up, being a part of a team, and going to work every day for the sake of my brothers. If I could sum it all up in one word, I think I would want to sum it up with the word perseverance. We needed to persevere despite the difficulties. It was tough, having to go out there and give it our all every day. And yeah, I remember some days where I didn't even want to practice at all. But it was those days where you just kind of had to suck it up, get it together, and persevere. And I guess that's what chopping wood and carrying water is all about. It was through our high school experience that we were first able to shine our potential. The potential for something that's, well, great. And it's because of this journey that we were able to discover what we were continuously growing up to become. And I mean, we can't lie, we're nothing like the freshmen we were walking in on that first day of school. So many things are different, so many things have changed, and everything feels so, well, different. And I feel like all of this change is a good thing. I personally have been able to grow and mature, and I feel like a completely different person. I feel like someone who is, well, I mean, obviously older, right? But also someone who is wiser, too. And it's something that I will continue to grow with age. So it's now a little personal time. I used to have the idea that everyone around me defined me by my actions and my accomplishments. But I never saw this as the person that I myself was, and instead only as what others defined to be me. This placed me in the position on this pedestal to which I constantly felt being risen by my peers, and I felt I could never reach it. Or if I did, I'd have to climb to its new peak. In other words, I used to believe on the inside that I wasn't the student that every single person wanted me to be. I always felt like everyone around me would set up expectations and define who I was, and I would never be able to meet them, which would only result in my disappointment. I felt like my actions were driven just to prove to others that I was what they wanted me to be. This constantly made me feel inadequate because I constantly felt like I was never good enough. Never good enough to be the person that other people expected me to be. Never good enough to be this genius that people credited me as. Never good enough to fully make my parents proud, and never good enough to be the person that I wanted myself to be. It took me time, though, to realize that it isn't the other people around me who should define me, but instead I define my own self. I've learned that the expectations people hold of me are created by my own dedicated and goal-oriented demeanor. I've learned that I am not climbing to the ideals of my peers, but instead I am perfectly fitted into the ideals that I present within myself. So in the end, what I'm trying to say is that none of us should let the expectations, ideas, or beliefs of others hold us back, because they are not what define us. It doesn't matter whether someone believes that we're going to end up making it big, or if they don't believe in us at all, because it shouldn't and will never define us. The fact that someone else doesn't believe in you should never stop you from pursuing your goals. What others think of you shouldn't matter, and you should continue to pursue your aspirations despite the opposition. So I at least want to be able to say that even if others may not believe in y'all, I surely will. I believe in your guys' future, but most importantly, I believe in you. I believe that every single person here has the potential for greatness. Despite all of the adversities and the challenges life throws at us, everyone here can become what they want to become. And this is something that I believe. This journey that we call high school was something that we all individually went through. Each one of our experiences has been different because we're all unique and special in our own way. Yet it's something that we all experience together as one, especially with those closest to us. All of this accumulation of experiences and memories can be summed up in the legacy of the class of 2019, which we will forever leave behind. Our generation has always felt and stood out from among the rest, whether it's because we're different from our predecessors, or we're the start of something new to come, or just because it's my generation. There's always been and there will always be something greatly distinct and special within this class right here. This is why I really like the term legacy to describe it, because we are leaving behind a legacy for many of us to remember. And with this, I want to close up my speech and finish up this chapter in my life. I'll have to admit, this has been one of my favorites so far. And it's an understatement when I say that I'm extremely saddened to see it end. Nevertheless, we still have the whole future ahead of us. And in the same way we were able to get through this, we will be able to confront the challenges that life throws at us. This is the beginning of something great, and I wish everyone here only the best. Take care, I love y'all, and go out and accomplish your dreams. We're here, and we made it!
It is great honor that I introduce to you the top 10 students for the class of 2019. It is especially an honor when the 10th student is as exceptional as the first. Student, please walk to the front of the stage and remain standing until all 10 students have been recognized. This afternoon, I introduce you from 10th to 1st. Number 10, Eric Abraham Cervantes. Number 9, Ruby Palomares. Number 8, Suzette Sanchez. Number 7, Naiza Melissa Gonzalez. Number 6, Jose Valentin Gonzalez. Number 5, Linda Valeria Vasquez. Number 4, Jesus Alberto Valderas. Number 3, Jacob Michael Flores. Number 2, Neiva Rebecca Gonzalez. Number 1, Morgan Fox Torres. Students, you may return to your seats. Superintendent Santos, please join me at this time to certify the graduates. Graduates, will you please stand? As principal of Lyndon B. Johnson High School, it is my honor to certify to the United Independent School District, the Board of Trustees, and Mr. Roberto J. Santos, Superintendent of Schools, that the Lyndon B. Johnson High School class of 2019 graduating candidates have met all the graduation requirements of the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, and the United Independent School District.
With the authority vested in me by the United Independent School District Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, I certify that the members of the graduating class of 2019 of Lyndon B. Johnson High School are hereby proclaimed graduates with all rights and privileges. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may now take your seats. Diplomas will now be distributed by the members of the Board of Trustees of the United Independent School District. The graduate names will be read by Antonio Gonzalez, Silvia Garcia, and Melissa Martinez.
Gabriela Boteo. Gerardo Acevedo Jr. Adriana Cristal Acosta. Vanessa Guadalupe Acosta. José Ángel Adame Jr. Ronaldo Agüero Torres. Denise Marie Aguilar. Jimmy Aguilar. Jonathan Aguilar. Nicole Aguilar. Diana Elizabeth Aguirre. Leslie Karina Alcaraz. Jason Alfaro. Javier Ariola Alfaro.
Samantha Liales Alonso.
Eileen Jennifer Alonso. Nara Alvarado. Alonso Alexander Alvarez Robles. Amy Melissa Alvarez. Diana R. Alvarez. Eric Jonathan Alvarez. Erica Eileen Alvarez. Evelyn Alvarez. Rafael Alvarez Jr. Sherlock Alvarez. Francisco Javier Andrade Jr. Carla Sinaí Andrade. Hannah Michelle Angulo Lopez.
Pedro Ansaldúa III. Liza Arispe.
Jacqueline Araita. Brianna Lee Arredondo. Jennifer Gabriela Arredondo. Javier Ariola Jr.
Abraham Ariaga.
Amanda Berta Arriaga. Jocelyn Itzel Arroyo.
Fernando Ávila.
Juan Jeset Avila. Oscar Jesus Avila. Laura Alexis Avila. Mari Carmen Ayala. Miguel Ángel Ayala Jr.
Jesús Alberto Valderas.
Catherine Chelina Banda. Rogelio Barbosa Hernández. Alan Raciel Barón. Frida Barrera. Jennifer Jasleen Barrera. Renee Monique Barrera. Giovanni Barrientos. Berenice Jasmine Barrientos. Kevin G. Barrios. Antonio Batalla. Roberto Becerra Jr.
Jonah Ray Bedoya.
Ashley M. Benavides. Brandon Alberto Benavides. Ismael Benavides Jr. César Alejandro Berlanga.
Raúl Alpachino Bermea. Esperanza Bermúdez.
Leslie Marie Blanco.
Kayla R. Blanques.
Alexis Bolaños. Ana Karen Bonilla, Ángel Eduardo Botello, Carlos Briones, Fernando Buendía, Angela Javira Buentello, Natalie Michaela Bustamante, Nathan Christopher Butler, Carla Giselle Byfield, Jorge Antonio Cabello Jr., Oscar Rogelio Cabello Lopez, Alicia Cadena, Tiffany Arlene Caldera, Lourdes Nayeli Calderón, Cristina Camarillo, Jacqueline Campos, Justin Andrew Campos,
Caridad Jasmine Caro Merino, Irving Yael Cantera Robles, Ramiro Cantera Jr.,
Abigail Cantu,
Ana P. Cantu,
Arleth Areli Cantu, Evelyn Eileen Cantu, Orlando Javier Cantu Jr.,
Ruth Adamar Carmona Alvarado,
Armando Caso, Jan Brian Castilleja, Brandon Iván Castillo, Gerardo Castillo, Jesús Jaime Castillo, Mauro Castillo, Nicolás Castillo, Ramses Castillo, Ricardo Castillo, Julián Castro,
Sergio Osvaldo Caudillo,
Aurora del Rosario Cavazos, Gabriel Celedón, Omar Cera,
Eric Abraham Cervantes,
Gerardo Cervantes, Gloria Genesis Cervantes, Amanda Ashley Chacón, Roberto Chalate Jr., Brandon Alexander Chandarlis, Adrián Chavera, Julio César Chávez,
Kathleen Yasmin Chavez,
Anthony Cisneros, Natalia Cisneros,
Evelyn Clemente,
Adán Colugna Jr., Alberto Jesús Contreras,
Christopher Alberto Contreras,
José Luis Contreras Jr., Samael Nathaniel Contreras, Juan Jesús Coronado, Luis Eduardo Coronado, Cassandra Daniela Corral, Bricia Damaris Cortés, Dalia Esperanza Cortés, Luis Alberto Cortés Jr., Roberto Cortés Jr., Cassandra Cruz, Cynthia Dariana Cruz,
Jocelyn Alejandra Cruz,
Tania Margarita Cuellar, Cynthia Janet Cuevas, Cassandra Anaí Cuevas.
Nayeli Daniel.
Alberto Dávila.
Amber Guadalupe Dávila.
César Emilio Dávila. Julia Gabriela Dávila.
Alejandro de la Cruz.
Beatriz Adriana de la Cruz.
Ivana Paola de León.
Jesús Candelario de León.
Luis Gerardo de León.
Marco Antonio de León. Rebecca Lynn de León. Genesis Yvette del Bosque.
Jaime Alberto Deloxo Jr.
Carmen Montserrat Delgado Miramontes. José R. Delgado Pompa. George F. Delgado. Samantha Genesis Delgado. Abigail Diaz. Andrés Diaz. Cristina Emilia Diaz. Emma Odali Diaz. Frankie Javier Díaz Garza. Julio Díaz. Luis Ángel Díaz. Noelia Araceli Díaz.
Joe Anthony Donías.
Y Mari Victoria Elizalde. Alberto Elizondo. Fátima Iracema Elizondo. Simón Alexander Elizondo. Victoria Marie Elizondo. Abigail Escalera. Imanol Napoleón Escalera. María de Jesús Escalera. Maite Laísa Escobar. Omar Osvaldo Escobar. Daphne Esparza. Edgar Esparza. Jesús Rolando Esparza. David Lee Espinosa. Tahara Asenet Estefani. Kayla Denise Estrada. Crystal Lynn Estrada. Minerva Estrada Puente. Israel Vaz. Marcus Fisher. Adriana Anaí Flores. Ángel Flores.
Brianna Erica Flores.
Darlene Flores.
Enrique Flores IV. Gabriela Alisa Flores. Iliana Giselle Flores. Jacob Michael Flores. Miguel Ángel Flores Jr.
Sergio Noé Flores Jr.
Zenon David Flores.
Juan Alberto Frías Jr. Ailem Cristina Galindo. Hendrix Gallardo. Jessica Gallegos. Cassandra Gallegos. Juan Jesús Galván, Rolando Galván, Aarón García Medrano, Andrea García, Arlette García, Brian García, Brianna Lynn García,
Edith Monique Garcia,
Emily García, Gabriel García, Jesse Ángel García, José Luis García Jr., Juan Lorenzo García Rodríguez, Cassandra Anaí García, Mark Anthony García, Priscilla Alexis García, Vanessa García,
Victoria Garcia, Yairet Abigail Garcia, Alexa Antonia Garza,
Ashley Nicole Garza, Denise Andelet Garza, Juan Carlos Garza Jr., Juan Carlos Garza Jr., Cassandra Citlali Garza, Octavio Garza Jr., Osvaldo A. Garza, Reynaldo Garza, Sabrina Jasmine Garza,
Aliyah Shesid Gaitan,
Jesus Martín Garza Gaitán Jr.,
Danielle Gill, Esdeni Michelle Godinez,
Ethan Matthew Golarte, Brian Lee Gomez, Jose Alejandro Gomez, Juan Jose Gomez, Julissa Gomez, Julissa Gomez, Luis Manuel Gomez Jr., Mario Alberto Gomez, Rodolfo Gomez, Nicole Gonzalez, Abigail Gonzalez, Adolfo Ángel González, Alberto González Jr., Alexander Javier González,
Amber Elida Gonzalez,
Ashley Nicole González, Audrey Angelica González, Brandon Eli González, Esteban González, Fátima González,
Johnny Gonzalez,
Joanne Corral González,
José Valentín González,
Cassandra Anel González, Clarisa González, Marco Antonio González,
Naisa Melissa Gonzalez, Neva Rebecca Gonzalez,
Ramiro González,
Samuel Gonzalez,
Jocelyn Margarita González, Arturo Granados Jr., Eduardo Antonio Grimaldo, Paulo Guardiola, Savannah Michelle Gell, Sergio Gell, José Alfredo Guerra Sauceda, Matthew Matty Guerra, Nancy Elizondo Guerra, Romel Alejandro Guerra, Alisa Marie Guerrero,
Audrey Eileen Guerrero. Brianna Damaris Guerrero.
Jacqueline Guerrero, Nicole Alexis Guerrero, Dariana Iván Gutierrez, Juan Alfredo Gutierrez, Litzy Anaí Gutierrez,
Lucerito Gutierrez.
Nathan David Guzman,
Alejandra Nicole Hurd. Ashley Marie Hurd.
Adriana Michelle Eras, Juan Alfredo Gutierrez,
Lucerito Gutierrez. Alejandra Nicole Hurd.
Adriana Michelle Eras, Alejandro Hernández, Rusemily Lisbeth Hernandez, Rusemily Lisette Hernandez,
César Armando Hernández.
Clarissa Abigail Hernandez, Claudia Liliana Hernandez, Daniela Crizel Hernandez, Fatima Judith Hernandez, Grace Lauren Hernandez, Jacob Hernandez, Jose Alberto Hernandez,
José Joel Hernández.
Lizette Hernandez, Maria Alexandra Hernandez,
Maribel Hernández. Perla Coraima Hernández.
Samantha Sinaí Hernandez Cervantes,
Valeria Lisbeth Hernández.
Renee Ángel Herrera,
Robert Lee Heigl Jr.
Nicholas James Hinman, Nicholas James Hinman, Alexandra Hinojosa, Frida Victoria Hinojosa, Guadalupe de Jesús Hinojosa,
Jolene Hinojosa.
José Armando Hinojosa Jr., Juan Raúl Hinojosa, Kiana Ray Holguín, Leslie A. Huizar Delgado, Claudia Lisbeth Ibarra, Ricky Ibarra,
Azul Abigail Infante.
Ireri Yamili Izaguirre, Eduardo Jaime, Gerardo Jaime, Jasmine Jaime,
Anthony Jaramillo, Fernando Jimenez Jr.,
Germán Álvaro Jiménez,
Isaí de Jesús Jiménez López,
Caitlin Janessa Jiménez, Cassandra Marie Jiménez,
Liliana Guadalupe Jiménez, Stephanie Jiménez Martínez,
Victoria Jiménez,
Clarisa Juárez, Eduardo Juárez,
Gabriela A. Juárez, Giselle Noelia Juárez, Julisa Jurado,
Iván Antonio Lara,
Tomás Gerardo Lara, Victoria Nicole Lara, Jacqueline Vianney Leal, Arturo Ledesma,
José Enrique Leonides Sosa, Ivana Lerma,
Melanie Michelle Leiva, Katia Michelle Limon, Leroy Loera, Juliana Lisbeth Longoria, Daisy Joanna Lopez, Jacqueline Lopez, Jennifer Lopez,
José Ángel López,
Juan Antonio Lopez,
Juan Manuel López III,
Karina Lopez, Mark Anthony Lopez, Ramon Lopez Jr., Sara Lee Lopez, Lee Roy Loredo, Jennifer Alexandra Lucatero, Carla Lugo, Brenda Alicia Luna, Clarissa Lizette Luna,
Janelle Ashley Luna,
Catherine Rose Luna, Violeta Luna,
Raúl Macías Jr.,
Roberto Macías,
Dominic Madrid, Erica Magallón,
Angela Denise Maldonado,
Adolf Adrián Márquez,
Anthony Márquez,
Alejandro Martínez Jr.,
Alexa Anilú Martínez, April Martínez, Carlos Alberto Martínez, Christopher Israel Martínez, Eduardo Martínez,
Evelyn Martínez,
Jason Martínez, Joshua Martínez, Giovanna Raquel Martínez, Clarisa Alexis Martínez, Luis Diego Martínez, Luis Eduardo Martínez, Luz de Abril Martínez,
María del Rosario Martínez.
Sergio Luis Martínez García. Anisa Marie Mata. Jessie Mata. José Refugio Mata.
Oscar Fernando Mata.
Rosa Isela Mata. Ruth Mata. Bernice Mata. Maximiliano I. Maya. Iván de Jesús Medina Jr. Carla Xiomara Medina. Kimberly Anayeli Medrano. Adanesne Mejía. Bárbara de la Luz Meléndez. Edward Jonathan Melo. Luz Jasmine Mendez. Jacqueline Mendiola.
Jennifer Ruby Mesa. Martín Mesa.
Anthony Molina. Enrique Alfonso Molina. Francisco Javier Molina Jr. Nayeli Moncada. Jaime Fernando Montelongo. Carolina Montes. Juan M. Montes.
Kimberly Ann Montiel.
Esmeralda Elizabeth Montoya.
Itzel Mora.
Andrés Roberto Morales. Priscilla Morales. José Armando Moreno Jr. Juan Ismael Moreno. Luis Alberto Moreno. Miguel Ángel Moreno. Oscar Moreno. Raúl Moreno Jr. Pedro Mota Jr. Amy Magdalena Muñoz. José Ricardo Muñoz. Ricardo Muñoz. Wendy Yerania Muñoz Torres. Ricardo Musquiz Jr. Brian Víctor Navarro. William Navarro. Samuel E. Newsom.
Alejandro Niño.
Juan Antonio Odabachian. Emiliano Olivares. Shailene Leisha Olivares. Carlos Ontiveros. Pamela Matilde Orellana. Jonathan Ornelas. Samuel Orozco III. Fernando E. Horta. Natasha Marie Horta. César Ortega. Jorge Alberto Ortega Jr. Ana Elena Ortiz Pérez. Ismael Ovalle Jr.
Michelle Bice.
Eduardo Palacios Jr., Javier Conrado Palacios, Jessica Marie Palacios, Gilberto Genaro Palacios Jr., Osvaldo Palacios,
Pedro Palacios,
Giselle Palomares, Jesús Eduardo Palomares, Ruby Palomares, Víctor Hugo Pantoja Jr., Abraham Santiago Pedraza, Dariana Elizabeth Peña, Alan Giovanni Perez, Amanda Lisette Perez, Anastasio Perez III, Ashley Jeanette Perez, Fernanda Paola Perez, Israel Perez, Jacqueline Perez, Jocelyn Perez, Leslie Perez,
Maribel Pérez,
Maritza Pérez, Sergio David Pérez, Arturo Francisco Pinero, Jorge Reinaldo Plata,
Arabel Yvette Preciado,
Armando Preciado Jr., Brittany Ariel Puente, Brian Michael Quilantan, María Guadalupe Quintanilla, Doroteo Quintero, Juan Raúl Quiroz III,
Marlene Fátima Radillo,
Cruz Ángel Ramírez, Crystal Yvette Ramírez,
Jessica Ariana Ramírez, Joanna Ramírez,
Cassandra Giselle Ramírez, Luis Enrique Ramírez Jr., Nelson Javier Ramírez Jr., Stephanie Ramírez, Annie K. Ramos, Luis Enrique Ramos, Mark A. Ramos Cavazos Jr., Ricardo Ramos, Alfredo Rangel Jr., Ana Lidia Rangel, Jacob Anthony Recio,
Mayra Alejandra Rendón, Cassandra Renteria,
Oscar León Rentería, Jennifer Nayeli Resendi Sandoval, Bianca Zulema Reyes, Esmeralda Judith Reyes, Ricardo Lee Reyes, Arlene Marie Reina, Axel Uriel Reina,
Carla I. Reina, María Carolina Reinero,
Stephanie Rincon, David Rios. Luis Edgar Rios Jr.
Junwen Nereida Rios.
Bianca Nicole Rivera.
Christopher James Robinson.
Marcos Robles. Emily A. Rocha. Alexis Gabriel Rodríguez Muñiz. Ana Valentina Rodríguez. Anaí Giselle Rodríguez. Esmeralda Rodríguez. Everardo Rodríguez Jr. Ignacio Rodríguez III. Israel King Rodríguez. Jacob Lee Rodríguez. Javier Daniel Rodríguez Navarro. Jasmine Carolina Rodríguez. Joanna Sabrina Rodríguez. Jonathan Rodríguez. Juan Jesús Rodríguez. Leslie Samantha Rodríguez. Levi Rodríguez. Romeo Cody Rodríguez. Homero Rojas Jr.
Enrique A. Romero Jr.
Jonathan Geraldo Romero.
Fátima Lisbeth Romo.
Ismael Rubio. Antonio Ruiz Jr.
Carlos Arnulfo Ruiz.
Nakisha K. Ruiz. Natalie Osmara Ruiz. Ariel Alejandro Salazar Sánchez. Carlos Saúl Salazar. Héctor Salazar González. Jesús Salazar López. Kevin Ulises Saldaña Mendoza. Luis Uriel Saldaña Mendoza. Yesenia Salgado Borjas.
Amy Marie Salinas.
Christine Alexis Salinas. Samantha Itzel Salinas. Genesis Itzel Salvador.
Abraham Sanchez.
Alan Miguel Sanchez. Andrés Sánchez. Anthony Sánchez. Brian Alejandro Sánchez Torres.
Destiny Renee Sanchez.
Emily Vianney Sánchez. Ivana Denise Sánchez. Jesús Eli Sánchez.
Julie Isabel Sánchez.
Laura E. Sánchez. Luis Sánchez. Roberto Sánchez. Saraí Sánchez. Suzette Sánchez.
Esmeralda Sandoval. Gerardo Sandoval. Kimberly Janet Sandoval. Rodolfo Sandoval Jr.
Elliot William Santana. Josefina I. Santana. Kimberly Santillan. Brian Eduardo Santillan. Eduardo Santillan. Mark Anthony Santillan. Isandra Santos. John William Santos. David Saucedo. Jorge Segura III. Miguel Ángel Segura.
América Itzel Sepúlveda.
Ashley Bernice Serna.
Grace Serna.
Darwin Ariel Sevilla Santa María. Ulises Silva. César Antonio Solís. Geraldine Solís. Gerardo Solís Jr. Jesús Alejandro Solís. Marcos David Solís Montero.
Viviana Solís.
Giselle Montserrat Sosa. Arnoldo Joel Soto. Gloria Iromi Soto. Rodolfo Tenorio. Carlos Manuel Tinajero. Brianna Daniela Torres. Emilio Torres.
Joel Anthony Torres.
Jonathan Joanny Torres Medrano.
Morgan Fox Torres.
Osmar Alessandro Torres. Ramiro Torres. Martín Toscano. Francisco Javier Tobar. Vanessa Tobar. Charlie Trejo. Estefanía Alejandra Treviño. Jesús Treviño. Alejandro Tristán. Denise Alejandra Trujillo. Fabiola Betsabeth Trujillo. Melissa Trujillo. Raúl Trujillo Jr. Shakiri Dion Tucker. Rodolfo Turubiates Jr. Yailin Odalis Uranga. Alexis Urbina. Mónica Uribe Ortiz.
Natalia E. Vaca.
Cristina Noemi Valadez. Rebecca Angela Valadez.
Ricardo Arturo Valadez.
Anaí Valdez Alonso. Brian Lee Valdez. Uriel Valdez. Jocelyn Cristina Valdez.
Kevin Valdez. Crystal Evelyn Valdez.
Peter Christopher Valdez Garza. Jessica Balbín Valencia. Sandra Valentin, Arturo Valero, Marco Tulio Varela, Cynthia Lisbeth Vargas, Jessica Celeste Vasquez, Leili Isabel Vasquez, Luis Antonio Vasquez, Betsabe Vasquez, Clarissa Asenet Vasquez,
Linda Valeria Vasquez,
Chelsea Nicole Vela,
Julissa Vela Elizondo,
Kimberly Andrea Vela, Omar Vela Jr.,
Carely Veloz,
Edgardo Claudio Venegas Jr., Roberto Venegas, Asenet Avili Ventura, Jessica Vera, Marlene Asenet Verástegui, Carlos Alberto Villa Jr., Amber Savannah Villalobos, Julia Villanueva, Miroslava Jasmine Villarreal,
Raddi Villarreal,
Felix Villegas Jr.,
Joshua Kane Vitales,
Alberto Waldo, Lisbeth Alejandra Zacate, Alejandro Zambrano, Brandon Jesus Zamora, Joseph Zamora, Kimberly Lisette Zamora, Fernando Neftali Zapata, Leslie N. Zapata,
Karen Antonia Zúñiga Gutiérrez,
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats and allow our graduates to exit the floor. Graduates, please stand as your band plays the alma mater. I present to you the mighty class of 2019. Go Wolves!